Three, two, one.
Welcome back. How's everyone doing? It's been a long time since we've seen you. What, going on about 5 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. More like 4 weeks.
4 weeks?
Yeah, we haven't gone a whole month yet. It
Okay.
just seems like about, I don't know, 100 days since we
140?
podcasted last. Yeah.
I mean, either the month has gone quick because you're working, or the month has had 700 days because we're sitting at home.
We have gone so. March was really, really long. And April seems a little bit shorter, but still really, really long.
Yeah, with not working, when I'm at work, it's, oh my gosh, I wish I had a week. I wish I had a long weekend. It would be so wonderful. Holy cow.
It's like every day's a Saturday. All the kids are here every day.
Yeah, even when they're doing schoolwork, it's still like just get up and do it when you want. And I don't even know when I sleep and wake up anymore.
It's a month of perpetual Saturdays.
Yes.
um,
I only know what day it is your days off because you're still working.
I am still working.
Mm-hmm.
I am still working. I have been deemed essential. Some people have gotten 30 days off, or what are the last 30 days, 35 days.
Heads up. Yes, we have.
I have been working the entire time. Some people got the last days off, actually were laid off, and now they get unemployment and a $10,000 bonus because you get that extra $600 for 16 weeks.
Yes. Yeah.
That's phenomenal for a lot of people. I just get a regular paycheck, whatever.
I was still getting paid, an average.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have to collect unemployment. I didn't have to file.
But you're going back to work next week.
I'm going back to work next week, yes.
Yeah.
Being a full-time employee, I have the option of not working or working. So I need a paycheck, so I'm working.
Well, the store's been open.
Yes.
And people have been working there. They just have kept you home because you're one of the mothers, and and they knew that you had an compromised child at home. And so they were really nice to you, giving you what has it been, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that you've been off?
4?
No, come on.
Yes.
Has it been 4?
Yes.
It's been 4.
3 to 4 weeks, yeah.
Because you were still working when we did the podcast last, I thought.
Yeah, that's been about a month.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So last time we did the podcast, I think there were 7,000 cases of and I'm not sure I can say that. We might have to bleep that. There were 7,000 cases of
the crud.
The crud, and 60 deaths.
Yeah, nationwide.
And now there's how many?
I don't even know nationwide. I've just been looking at the state's numbers. Shaking my head.
It goes up like 5,000 a day now. It's
insane.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's not amazing like good. It's amazing like it blows your mind.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew it was going to get bad, but I think what's going to happen now is, now that we've kind of flattened the curve, because that was the whole thing. Everybody flattened the curve, and now that we've flattened the curve, all the computer models are showing that most of the states have had their peaks. I think in May, starting May 1st, we're going to start seeing people gradually get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I have concerns with that still, but
yeah. Well, it's not we didn't shelter in place and do all the social distancing because we knew that we were trying to save everybody from getting it. We knew that everybody was going to get it eventually, but we just didn't want everybody to get it all at one time and have to go to the hospital all at one time, because the first wave, we didn't know how many people were getting it, and those were the people that were compromised and had to go to the hospital. So they went ahead and that wave is over with. So now we know, that was when we didn't even know it was here. And the problem is you've got this subset of people. You got a subset of people over here that, they get it and they get really sick. They have to go to the hospital. Sometimes they need a ventilator. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they can stay home and get better or whatever. And then there's another subset of people over here that they get it totally asymptomatic. Don't even know.
Carriers.
Yeah.
Just like through the school year with kids, you have kids that have strep throat.
Yeah.
That they're silent carriers and continue to cycle it through the school all year long, but they are never ones that are sick themselves.
They don't know they have it,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they show symptoms, sometimes they don't. It takes almost a month just to show symptoms.
Yeah.
So, and I think I remember we were talking. Oh, we didn't talk about this on the podcast, but you and I were talking about this personally when we were talking about the governor saying, "Oh my gosh, this is a game changer. People can be asymptomatic and and not know that they have it." And all the media and all the news channels were saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that!"
How could you not know that?
The CDC is in Atlanta. How would he not know that? What he was talking about was the fact that you could be asymptomatic and never show symptoms, never show signs of having it,
Correct.
and just go around giving it to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
That was the game changer, not the fact that you can be asymptomatic and not know you have it. That's ridiculous. But so I think everything's gonna start coming back to normal. Well, somewhat normal soon. We're gonna start seeing more cars on the road. I know the kids aren't going back to school. They've already canceled school for the whole year, but we're gonna start seeing more cars on the road. Everybody gradually coming back. Atlanta's
gradually. I think through the summer, though, I'm still gonna watch what we do.
Oh, absolutely.
Just to be on the safe side for the summer and until we're below that 25%.
Everybody's going to have to do that. Even if they open up the movie theaters, even if they open up restaurants, even if they do that, there's still going to have to be social distancing. They're talking about, if you open up a restaurant, there's going to be you, then a table, then you again. Or not you again, but then another customer. Yeah, there. It'll be people, then a table, then people again.
Yeah.
And same thing with the movie theaters. Maybe there'll be 3 seats apart.
I mean, you should do that anyway, but whatever.
I know, and most people do, I think. But sometimes if it's a really good movie, the theaters get packed, just like stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
Stadiums, they're talking about doing it that way too, but I don't know how that's going to be a thing because if a lot of people
way too difficult.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to be a thing. It's going to be really challenging for the new normal to social distance and still be able to enjoy getting together with people that you have no idea who they are, and you're just all going to the same event.
So with the slowly coming to the new normal.
Mm-hmm.
I know trying to, and it's hard with my family not being here, 800 miles away. But for some reason, even though they're 800 miles away, still trying to bond more than I guess we normally would. Mm-hmm. So we've all had a Facebook chat group going, playing trivia.
Right. You have to do stuff to keep your mind.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess
occupied.
I guess it's a weird positive that can come out of it that we didn't do that before.
Yeah.
And for some reason, just that.
It kind of brought us closer.
I mean, they're closer, not getting to see each other right now.
Mm-hmm.
But throwing me in, because I'm the odd dog out with just the only one living here, it was kind of nice to see my family. At least my brothers, my sister-in-laws, my kids were in on it. We're all posting trivia. So
our family had a Zoom call.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool. I got to see everybody. They're scattered all over the country: Ohio, Oklahoma, Florida, Georgia. I mean, we were everywhere.
Michigan.
No, we didn't have anybody in Michigan, but no, Ohio. That's the other side of the family that's in Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's not true.
No,
Magdala was in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're right. Oh my gosh, sorry, Madge.
I was going to say,
yeah, Magdala and Jim were in Michigan, but I got to see everybody, and and they didn't get to see me because I was driving.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of scheduled it on a day, whatever. They didn't know everybody's schedule, and anyway, I was driving, and I was audio only, but I got to see all of them, so it was really cool. But we'll be on the call this Monday, so
That's awesome.
because we're going to do it again. So
That's
we'll be
awesome.
on that call. That's
really awesome.
It's really fun.
Yeah. So you've still been working.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been home wondering what time is it, what day is it, what's going on. I'm trying to fill time,
Mm-hmm.
but then also the days that you are home, not just sit around and do nothing. Let's actually be active those days.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been kind of fun. I shouldn't say pushing everybody, but hey, let's do this together. Let's do something cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone going other ways. Like today we played Frisbee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had food on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
Game nights have been, I mean, we were doing those before.
I love the game nights.
But we've gotten more creative and had more fun with the game nights. They've been fantastic.
Yeah, game nights are really cool. And just so you guys know, it's we don't play regular board games. We have actually got a party pack from a place called Jackbox Games, Jackbox TV.
Yeah, Jackbox something.
I don't know what.
Jackbox Games.
Yeah, Jackbox Games. Let me see.
Daniel gets them for us.
Yeah. Here you go. And this is the party pack we had. We had party pack number 3, and this murder. What is it? Trivia murder mystery. Trivia murder party. That's what it is. Trivia murder party.
Trivia murder party.
That is the funnest thing ever. I love that. And let's see what we have. Guespionage, and let's see.
That was the T-shirt one.
KO was a T-shirt one.
Mm-hmm.
Faking It, and Quiplash. Quiplash is the one that we played over and over and over when Taylor was here.
Yes, that one.
Right.
That one can be pretty fun. It can get you in trouble.
It was very fun. It's kind of like Cards Against Humanity, where it's the cards.
Yes.
Cards Against Humanity are already printed.
Yeah.
But this, you just make up stuff.
This you write your own in.
You can put whatever you want.
It can get really bad if you want it.
It really bad. It can get really bad because you can put whatever you want on the card. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because we've played that for that particular one, 2 different game nights,
and
had so much fun. And then the murder party. We've played last week, and then we played again tonight.
Mm-hmm. We played like 5 rounds tonight.
7.
7 rounds.
We played 7 rounds to see who was going to come out the winner. Great fun. Yeah,
it's really fun. Just so you know, if you want to do it, you can get it on any of your game platforms. You got Xbox, Nintendo, Apple TV, Amazon Fire,
PlayStation.
PlayStation, Android TV. You can get it in the App Store, the Mac App Store. Basically any digital thing that you have.
Daniel put it on his Xbox and brought it down.
And what's cool about it is it's on a main screen, and when you play the game, you dial in from your phone. You have to go to the website and put in a code, and then you have your game piece basically is your phone. And that's how you input everything, and everybody's sitting around the room. I think we had 8 people playing at one point.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had 8 people playing at one point, and it's fantastic and amazing, and it really brings everybody together, and we laugh, and it was really fun. By the way, we are not. This is not a paid endorsement from Jackbox Games. We're not sponsoring them or anything like that. We just really love the way that it's helped us pass the time and bring the family together.
Yeah, because the Party Pack 3 he had on his Xbox, but the what was it, Quibish?
Oh, Fibbage.
Fibbage. We put on the Fire Stick.
Yeah, we put on the Fire Stick. Yeah,
yes.
That's the one everybody was sitting around downstairs playing.
Yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah, that was cool. So, if you need to pass time during your
quarantine, or even after, I would really encourage that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you have like the.
I believe that. I believe that.
That teen on up, middle school, junior high, wherever you are, whatever you call it, on up, appropriateness.
Mm-hmm.
That it's a fun game, and
fun for the whole family.
I mean, you're still using your phone, but you're just using it for that aspect, not answering texts or emails while you're on it. But I mean, yeah, when we were there, hours went past, and you start talking and interacting and laughing, and I would really encourage that to bring families together with that have older kids.
Yeah, that's going to be a new staple here for sure. Cause
Definitely
that was just
taco night and
some of the best fun that we had in a long time.
taco and game night.
Taco and game night.
Taco night, game night.
That's right. That's right. Um, what
And
else
then
is everybody?
well, I've been just eating and getting fat.
Oh,
That's a big one of mine that we're gonna have
the
to work.
quarantine 15.
25, whatever it may be. Part of that though is I quit smoking and Easter candy, so we're gonna work on that. But you and I've been watching
Very proud of you, by the way. What is
Thank
it?
you.
You're going on 40 days or something like
close
that?
to 40 days.
Woo.
Yes.
Very proud.
You and I together absorbed Ozark like we always do. As soon as the season comes out, we just have to absorb it as quick
Love
as
it.
we can.
Love Ozark.
It's a fantastic, fantastic show. This was the third season.
Yep.
We
And they
started-
just keep getting better and better and better.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because I remember when we watched the first season together,
Mm-hmm.
we were like, wow, this is a really cool show. And
Mm-hmm.
then we were, when is the second season coming out? And we'd watch it then. And we were just blown away. And one of the coolest things about it is it's filmed right here in Georgia at Lake Allatoona and Lake Lanier. It's, obviously supposed to be the lake in the Ozarks, but all the filming is right here in Georgia.
And I think it's kind of cool being from the Midwest
Mm-hmm.
that they'll reference, going from Chicago to Missouri,
Right.
referencing different towns or exits that I'm familiar with. Was it
Mhm.
season 2? They were actually in Morris, which is where I grew up,
Mm-hmm.
where she was supposed to meet them and exchange cars or whatever it was. So I just think that's kind of cool. It's filmed here, but referencing my neck of the woods.
Yep. I like the writing, and I love the fact that Jason Bateman directs every
Mhm.
single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Marty Bird.
Yeah, Marty Bird. Oh yeah. Tell about your friend's drinking game.
So my friend just discovered Ozark. So they're still on season 1, and they decided to turn it into a drinking game. So every time someone says Marty Bird, they drink.
Marty
So there
Bird.
was one episode that within the first 15 minutes they had like 7 shots.
Yeah,
So,
Marty Bird is the main character, by the way. In case you're not watching, that's the guy kneeling right there in the picture. Won't give away why he's kneeling, but
yeah.
But
So
he's the main guy.
I definitely could not being a drinker at all. I could not keep up if I'd take a shot.
No,
Every time they said Marty Bird or if they said
Oh.
cartel.
I'll play, but I'll play with my Mountain Dew.
With Mountain Dew. I'll play with my Diet Pepsi. And then
and of course, go ahead.
I was
were
going
you
to say we absorbed that and had to find something else to watch.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens! Oh my gosh, Tiger King! Tiger King!
I mean, he's got a mullet.
Oh my gosh. I think he's right. I think Brad Pitt should play him in the movie. Absolutely.
Oh, I wish I could find that.
I think it'd
that
be great
meme.
for Brad Pitt to play him in the movie.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Have you seen some of Brad Pitt's work or some of his early work when he was like, what was the one? Oh, I think it was called California. He was like this redneck, just
murderer. They were in the back of the car.
Drugged out, crazy guy with the gun and big, thick Southern accent. He was great. I thought he was great.
I mean, David Spade has that look for Joe Dirt already.
Yeah, Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
I
I'd really love to see Brad do it. I'd really love to see Brad Pitt do it. Yeah, definitely. So for everybody who hasn't watched Tiger King, which I don't know who you are, because you've probably been living under a rock if you haven't been watching Tiger King.
I think we even caught on late to it.
Yes, we did.
Because we were too busy watching our stuff.
I know, and I was like, what is this? Everybody's posting online about the Tiger King. I guess we should watch that so we know what the heck everybody's talking about.
If I don't understand the meme, I need to understand it.
And then we watched it and we were like, what is this? It's so cool.
It was like a really bad car accident. You didn't want to look, but you couldn't help yourself from being amazed.
I loved it. I loved being amazed by it. I loved being mad at it. I loved every minute of it. It was great.
It was
great.
fantastic.
It was great. Yep. And all those people that are saying, "Oh, Tiger King's overrated," nope.
No,
it's not.
It was some good TV.
It was one of the best things
and
on Netflix.
I sing Carol Baskin every day.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
That be Carol Baskin. Whew. Everybody needs a villain. Carol Baskin is definitely
needs
the villain.
A good villain.
But everybody that was on the show says that, you know, they made the right call about him actually being in jail.
They did.
By the way, he does a lot of bad stuff, and at the end he goes to jail. So I'm not going to ruin it for you, but whatever. You can't. There's too much stuff. There's no possible way I could ruin it for you.
And there's also, depending on what you read, and
I mean, you know, he's in jail.
There's a
very
thousand.
First one, he's calling from jail.
Yes,
so.
There's 1,000 different opinions out there, just because that's how it works.
Right.
But there's also a lot of people that say she was just as nasty to him. She just didn't hire someone to kill him.
Yep.
But she was just as nasty with the stuff that you saw him doing, that she had flybacks right back at him.
Yep.
It just shows that, you know, millions of dollars, you win.
She definitely killed her husband. I'm almost positive of it that she killed her husband for sure.
I mean, Daniel's even talking about how many pounds per square inch a panther's jaws have, and how easily
that was so funny today.
He could have.
He said, well, it couldn't be a tiger. It would have to be a jaguar, because jaguars have so many pounds per square inch that they could actually bite through the bone. And we were like,
the femur bone.
What?
Yes.
Why do you know this?
And he didn't even watch it. He just, he did his own research.
Crazy school teaching our kids stuff. What in the world?
Yeah, so that was, I mean, I had to join a Facebook meme page just because it's hysterical.
I thought it was great.
All of the songs and the videos that are
you can
out
spend
there
hours on that place.
Easy.
Just looking at the memes and reading the comments. And,
easy. Just
easy.
Easy.
I can't do it. It's too much of a black hole for me.
Yeah, but I've had nothing but a
right,
black hole.
Right, exactly.
Like, I sit on the couch and then I go, wait, when did the sun go down? And then I'm just looking at Tiger King memes. Oh, good Lord. Thank goodness I'm going back to work, even if it's only a day or two a week. Because I'm not going back full time. I mean, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
There's too many of us. We're only open 10 to 6.
Yeah.
Still doing.
Well, you said you would probably.
curbside.
You said you'd probably only do like 10 hours.
That's my guesstimate until I know for sure. It'll just be nice to.
That's my daily.
Yeah.
I do 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
10 and a half hours a day.
It'll just be nice.
12 hours door to door.
Makeup on and real clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
Other than to drive around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I saw a meme, and it's kind of the truth. Like, this girl's like, hair was done, makeup and jewelry, and a big, huge like prom dress. It said how I dress to go get the mail now.
Right, just to feel normal, you have to.
Yes.
You have to do so. Remember, what was it, Easter, that everybody got dressed for dinner? Everybody they were like, oh, I got to do my makeup. I got to get a shower. I got to do this. I got to do that. And it wasn't like they were going anywhere.
No, we just dressed up to go to the table.
Dressed up for dinner. It was just really cool that everybody did that. I really like that.
I thought it was pretty awesome.
You know, that's what they used to do. Like in England, you know, those rich families, they would say, oh, we must dress for dinner.
You know,
change
clothes.
Dinner is at 6:00 and you will be here with your evening dress on. It's like,
if I had my way, that's how it'd be every day.
Every day.
That's how it'd be all day, every day.
Daniel just comes to the table just in his shorts, like, please put a shirt on.
Yeah. No, if it were my way, he would have a button-down shirt on and nice pants every day for dinner.
Good luck with that.
Yes, I know. Maybe in 10 years' time.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yes.
So what else? Oh, you know what? A couple of announcements that we have.
Yeah.
You guys may have noticed that you are watching a new channel.
Oh, that's right.
The Colloquialisms podcast.
No one could pronounce
Didn't
it.
exactly roll off the tongue. So, friend of yours, I'm not sure what her name is.
They were asking like what our content was and how we thought of it, and I said it's super easy. It's the same conversations we have on our couch. We just moved it in front of the camera. So there we go.
So there you go, Couch Conversations. And we looked, and nobody had that as a channel name on YouTube. So we are now Couch Conversations. So welcome to the Couch Conversations podcast.
We're eventually gonna have to get a love seat, a 2-seater to put.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
I know.
This room is not large enough for that, but we'll have to figure something out for sure. For sure. Maybe just move everything to the couch and set up the camera awesome. Like in front of the TV. Like we're sitting watching TV, and except we would just be on the couch, we'd be lounging.
Yeah, not till after I lose the.
This is our couch, and this is where we're doing the podcast from now on.
Not till I can show from here down after I lose the crud 25 plus the other 25.
The quarantine 15.
Yeah, whatever.
And you may have noticed that we are coming out of both speakers.
That's right.
Both of us are coming out of both speakers because Jay finally learned how to work the audio, so that's new.
Yay, Jay.
That's new. It's really a lot to learn when you're putting a show together. Screens and microphones and lights and audio and editing, and yeah, it's a lot. And I'm when it comes to the tech stuff, I'm kind of a one-man show. So
I just sit here and make faces.
Just bear with me. Maybe the podcast will get better and better as I learn more stuff to do.
I'm just gonna get some pretty backgrounds. That's all.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we got a green screen behind the black curtain, so maybe we'll put us on the beach or in a dive bar. Or
a cozy cabin.
I still haven't figured out how to karaoke with the computer and the microphone at the same time. So
you might have to do it all external.
Go into the bar, I'm good. Trying to do it online, not so much. Oh,
what'd you do there?
Didn't mean to do that. See, technical difficulties all the time.
You might have to do it all external and use my computer. And put this mic down at it. Let's try that and see how it works.
It's possible. Yeah, we'll check it out. See what else. See what else I can do to finally make that work. I'm going to make that work. Sometimes I just don't have time. I have 2 days off a week, and just in order to do that, I would need hours and hours to try to figure that out, probably, because I've already spent a couple hours trying to do it. And realizing that I can't do it or don't know how to do it. So I'm going to have to look up YouTube videos and blog posts and things like that just to see what I'm doing wrong.
I could have, but I didn't.
Yeah.
This month.
You had plenty of time to do it. Why didn't you do it? Who cares?
Because I read and watched TV. And
exactly.
Did homework.
You did what you wanted to do. What I told her to do is just think of it as a vacation, even though you can't go anywhere. So kind of like a staycation, and just relax.
I did.
Don't get stressed out that you're not at work, that you're not out, in society, and we're not going to restaurants and we're not going to, other events or whatever. Just, just kind of stay at home and think of it as a staycation.
Couple good books.
Yep.
Quiet time.
Yep.
Sitting outside with the gorgeous days.
Yeah. Well, I read an article where it said, I don't have it pulled up, but it said Gen Xers are the ones that have the easiest time with the quarantine because we're the first latchkey kids.
Yeah.
We grew up quarantined, basically.
You
get home.
You got home and you didn't dare leave because
right.
You weren't supposed to be home alone yet.
Well,
so it was get a snack and be quiet. Don't answer the phone. Don't go outside until someone gets home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got to make sure that, you just got to make sure that you know what to do when you get home.
Yeah.
And so we were always latchkey kids. My parents were teachers. Worked in another county, so they didn't get home until I probably got home at I think 3:45. They didn't get home until almost 5. So I was home for an hour and something by myself.
What grade?
7th, 6th, 7th. All those grades. So yeah, it was. It's easy. And then if we wanted to go outside and shoot hoops or whatever, we could do that in the driveway. But don't you dare go anywhere else until I get home, and don't let anybody in the house. That was the rules. That was the rules. And Gen Xers have always done that. So the article said, we're the ones that are not complaining about this because it's so easy for us.
Yeah, I actually found myself pulling away from part of the social media. As the more days I spent home, the more I pulled away. At Facebook, not so much. I read a lot on Facebook. I didn't interact with anybody, though. I didn't interact through a lot of texts, through a lot of phone calls like I normally would have on a daily basis. I just kind of pulled away from it and thought if I'm inside, then I'm here.
Yeah.
And pulled away from everything.
Wow.
I did minimal shopping. And actually it was kind of nice.
You bought all the toilet paper?
I didn't buy all the toilet paper.
There's a lot of toilet paper in this house. A lot.
No, there's just 2 extra things.
2 extra things of 20?
No, there's that. Here's the 10 pack and then the pack I bought the other day.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
So 2 extra things of 20?
Not 20. I think I may have 20 rolls.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 20 rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which there's 2 girls that are home all the time. Goes by quicker than you think.
Yeah, imagine.
Yes. So, yeah, going back to work, I don't know how I'm going to interact with people again.
You'll be fine.
Like, I'm going to drink something, just like burp right in their face because I'm supposed to not hold them back.
But it'll just be like coming off a vacation.
I guess.
Just, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. The store's not going to be any different. It's just going to be.
Yeah.
You're going to go in. You're going to be like, oh wow, I haven't been here for a while, and.
What's my login for the computer?
Yeah, you got to remember your passwords. That's right. I have been doing some church services on the road.
Yes.
Put them on, listen to them. But you have to be careful what you put on, because a lot of times it's a church service that you're not really, I don't know, the kind of that frankly takes you aback.
A little bit.
A little bit. Because if you're not careful, you can be surfing around from different church services, and you can find this guy right here.
Be able to sit down because of the burning in their butthole. He can't sit down. He's got a burning in his butthole. He's got a fire. He's got a flame coming out of his butthole.
Oh.
God's going to have a flame coming out of your...
Okay.
I don't know, did he eat Taco Bell? That's all I want to know. Was it in reference to eating Taco Bell? And...
So you can find stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure who that is. Manning, I think his last name is. But yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So the whole fire and brimstone thing and the whole flaming body parts and things, that's not really my jam.
I don't think that is I don't know, it's just not how I was raised.
Right.
The fire and brimstone, it was the all-encompassing love aspect that brought you there and kept you there.
Right.
It was not fear, it was love.
Right. And what I really like is where the church kind of embraces you and brings you in, even though you're watching on video. It's kind of like you're sitting in a pew right there, but you're watching on video,
Mhm.
and that's what my cousin Justin brings to it. This is a little bit of him. This is some really good church right here, folks.
So let's just lift up this anthem across our homes, wherever you are, just declaring that our hope is in Him alone. Let's sing this together now, in Christ alone.
In Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song. This cornerstone, this solid ground, firm through the fiercest drought and storm.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the kind of stuff I like, because just the way he talks and brings you in, and the pastor is kind of the same way. He gives a good message, and to be honest with you, and I don't know if it's because he's my cousin or just because I like the music, but I really like the musical aspect of the Bayshore Church. That's Bayshore in Florida. If you guys want to check it out or whatever, I can put the link in the description. I'm sure Justin won't mind.
That's one thing I really miss is worship service.
Yeah, and we could go, but it's just I work every Sunday. I've got to be on the road by that afternoon, so I have to sleep in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only problem.
But
with it on video now, it's not really that big of a deal.
Typically, I'm at work every Sunday. I have to leave at 10:30 for work. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
When you were working, absolutely,
yes.
you were working during the time I was sleeping. So
yes, every Sunday.
Yeah, it's just really hard for the traditional church services, and now that the crud is here, the whole gathering and being together. A lot of places have outlawed church. They outlawed
Easter,
the drive-up Easter service. I can't remember what state that was, but they went to court and all that stuff. That was crazy. I couldn't even believe all that.
Stone Mountain did not have their usual sunrise service on top of the mountain.
Oh.
Because it wasn't, they couldn't enforce the social distancing.
Well, that's silly because
they couldn't enforce people to stay 6 foot apart on top of that mountain. Depending on how many people showed up and climbed, there was no lift service.
Mm-hmm.
So they really couldn't control how many people showed up. So they canceled that this year.
It's really sad. Even though we couldn't get together for church services and things like that for Easter, I think a lot of people had a very satisfying Easter. I know our Easter was very satisfying with all the family here and love and laughter and game night and all
on Friday and then
all of that. Yeah.
Then we called you and put you at your place at the table for dinner time.
Right. That's right. Driving down the road. Everybody calls me driving down the road. I get the Zoom call while I'm driving down the road. And then Easter meal. I was driving down the road. She put the phone in my place. So it looked like I was sitting at the table. I had my view from my place at the table. It was really, really sweet. It was nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what else we got?
I think we should about call it a wrap.
Call it a wrap?
Yeah.
All right. I do have one more story though.
What kind of story do you have?
I thought this was funny. Yes. I thought this was very, very funny. So there's a sheriff's department in Florida that during the crisis that they will check your drugs for the Corona crud, and I think it's very funny. I just wanted excuse me, technical difficulties again. I just wanted to read it a little bit. It says, a Florida police department wants you to know that if you've recently purchased any illegal street drugs, you can bring those to the station and get them tested for the virus. Atlanta Beach Police Department posted a PSA on their Facebook page last week. The tongue-in-cheek post issues a warning that if you recently bought cocaine, meth, heroin, or any other street
Heron.
any other street drugs, they may be contaminated. And the police department goes on to urge you to bring your drugs to the department for free. And if you're uncomfortable going to the police department, they say they will come to you in the privacy of your own home.
How nice of them to
They're
touch
so
my hair
sweet.
on.
They're so sweet to just come in your house and check your drugs for you for the virus. That's really sweet of them to do that.
I know.
That's great. I really love when there's community outreach like that. It's total community outreach right there. That's a sheriff's department that goes above and beyond. Above and beyond. You know, that you just can't you can't do any better than that.
So it also makes me wonder though, how many people did not realize that was tongue in cheek? And how many responses they actually had.
They called and they said, "Hey, I just bought some meth this weekend. I don't have a car though. Can you come to our house and check it with your little test kit and tell us if it was contaminated?" We sure will.
I wonder how many responses they actually
had. And we will bring the bracelets.
the pretty little silver bracelets.
Above and beyond. That's what you got to do when you're the police force during the crisis.
That's right.
What else do we have?
I think that's all. I know Justin loves it when we talk forever because he listens to us through work. My brother Justin,
right,
not your cousin Justin.
Yeah, brother Justin and cousin Justin. We've got Justin's galore.
We do.
Yep.
They actually have a lot in common too. So
that's good.
Mm-hmm. With my brother, his degrees in pastoral counseling.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They do have a lot in common.
They do. But yeah, he likes it when we talk a long time, so he listens to us at work.
Very cool.
He always
Justin, if you're listening, hello. We're thinking of you.
He puts positive comments.
Yes.
Yes. He's our commenter.
Yeah. Well, that
was one of Taylor's friends, Kyle. Younger kid, 23.
Mm-hmm.
He's given us a couple of shout outs on his Facebook Lives. And told people to come listen to us. So
yes, absolutely. If you
so
can,
much,
you guys,
Mr. Kyle.
All three of you watching or listening, can you please give us a thumbs up and share the video because it kind of feeds the algorithm for YouTube and it tells them that this is the kind of content that you want to see.
And it also just makes me happy when I log in and see that we have another follower or somebody watched it 2 times yesterday.
Uh-oh. And keeping Renee happy is really what it's all about.
You make me feel like that's so hard.
It really is. That's really what it's all about right here. Just keeping this one happy. But we'll just leave it right there. Mm-hmm. And you guys, really thanks for watching. And as far as this crisis goes, I hate that we're 35 days into it. And everybody is still away from your loved ones and kind of sheltered in place, but just take care of everybody. So just be kind to one another, and we'll see you next time.
Have a good one. See you soon.
How can I explain?
That was good. It wasn't as long as last time.
I think
we'll be easier for you.